Hey guys, welcome to our group final project. We as a group chose AMC movie theaters as a final project because we as a group felt like this was highly impacted by COVID-19 as they're falling into a recession. As for the introductions, we're going to show you the four P's of the marketing mix, which contain the products that AMC movie theaters provide, the prices for certain things you want to do, and the place that they're located at, and the promotions they offer when you go to those movie theaters. So as a product, they have a bunch of products. For example, they have a Dolby Cinema, IMAX, Prime, Real D, Big D, and also they have services like AMC Dine-ins, and they actually deliver the food to your seats. So like back in the days where we'd be at home watching, sitting on our couch, eating and watching a movie, they decided to do that in a movie theater to make it feel like we're just at home. And they also have MacGuffin bars and groups and events. The places that these movie theaters are located, they're located across the world, mainly United States, some places in Europe, some parts of Middle East, and some other places. And they also have movie purchases and also rentals. If you don't feel like going to the movie theaters, you can just order a movie or you can buy a movie, up to you, whatever you feel like. And the prices, they have a bunch of prices on different things. So like movie seats, they have $9 to $12 per movie seats. If you want a private party, just you and your family, you can just do $99 to $149. And rental movies go from $199 to $19.99. They have a bunch of food combos that range between $14 to $16. They also have, like every movie theater, they have popcorns and beverages and snacks like everywhere else. And they also have an AMC Stubs membership. As far as the promotions, they have movie private theater rentals where you can just rent out a movie place and you can just be private for you and just your friends if you want to go that way and not be around other people. They also have bonuses like memberships. When you're watching a movie, you actually have to go and experience it for yourself. They also have free size upgrades on popcorn and fountain drinks. And every time you spend $50, they always give you $5 back for every 50 spent. And every day before 5 p.m., if you go in, they give you 30% off tickets purchases. And on Tuesdays, they always have discounted tickets for you.
Thank you, Khan. And talking about SWOT analysis, just adding on to what Khan said in the previous slide, the one of the strength they had going into the pandemic was they had a strong cash flow, and the brand portfolio is very strong compared to different theaters out there. And also they have a strong library content such as like categories of movies from action, romance, and all that good stuff. And the market development, as we went to this pandemic, they came out with new stuff they could add on to this pandemic to generate revenue and also new opportunities. With this pandemic, they got into so many new opportunities to think about for the future outcomes as well as the current. So for like the website rental, they have released a bunch of new movies that they were supposed to release in the theaters, having more customers come in, and they own like the biggest theater chain in the U.S. And the weaknesses, like I mentioned, COVID restrictions, such as not able to have many people in theaters as the previous would, and limitations to like movie releases. They're not able to release like the new movies that just came out because it wouldn't be good for them if they just release that into that website platform. And actual labor for centralizations, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, opportunities as we learned about this COVID, we learned about market developments as we go on with the competition. The weekly increased competition was like releasing new movies, new content to the movie lovers, and as we have that because there's the theaters are not being opening, we have increase in customers demand for movies. So with the rental, we have increased revenue with that, not necessarily revenue, but we have increased customers spending with that, with the online platform. And threats are that the competition are really strong as we moved on to the online platform such as Netflix, Roku, Fobo is a Fobo TV. We have intense competition as well as like the other movie theaters are coming into the online platform. With the economic shutdowns in the U.S., we won't be able to open up like the all the theaters. We have like a small amount of screen open up, but it's not like the normal regular day that we used to have. So it's really hard for them. to generate any sort of revenue as of right now, or any sort of like a large amount of revenue, and they're not able to like open like won't be able to pay like Universal movies. They just when they open it, because like the customers are not that big when they open up, so they're not able to generate much money, and with the privacy, they're not able to generate as much. And we're expected to run out money within like 6 months. And I would like to pass this on to the next person.
Thank you, Niraj. So basically, for our position statements, well, for those that don't know what a positioning statement really means, it basically means it's a brief description of a product or service and who they target to make an effort for their brand to have value. So basically, as our for our positioning statement, we chose to write dedicated to providing superior movie experience to moviegoers of all age groups, differentiating ourselves in the entertainment industry by providing out-of-home movie experiences with various formats, quality movie concessions, and advanced seating reservations in luxe settings. So basically, the whole goal for AMC theaters was to make everyone have the best movie experience ever. So since 1920, they chose to make everyone happy, and they chose their mission to be called "We Make Smiles Happen." With that being said, AMC movie theaters decided to bring in, like I said in the previous slides, that they wanted to have a home-in, dine-in theater so that you can experience it from your home. And they also added a full-service bar for those people that are over the age. And also they have reclining seats to make the best and most comfortable seatings ever. So as for the perceptual map, Marcus Theaters has low quality and high prices.
Wait.
Megaplex has low quality and also has low prices. And as for Cinemark, they have low prices and also have very good quality. I usually go to that one myself all the time. And as for these other three movie theaters that we chose, there's also Regal, AMC Theaters, the one that we're talking about, and Harkins Theaters. They have high quality with high prices because I feel like they have the best services and they give you the best experience ever. As for these theaters, if you look it up and you research them, these are one of the top three movie theaters in the industry because of the services they offer, the prices and the promotions, and they totally killed the game. But with this COVID-19, it has impacted almost everything in the world. Things are getting shut down. Places are not used to go to. Life has changed. So all these companies in movie theaters just has been going on a downfall. And as for COVID-19, I hope it ends soon and that we can experience these things again.
Just adding on to what Mohammed said, AMC stands at the top of those terms of service and price. It provides a wide range of seat options and also foods and drinks with the premium online services. Regal, which is the second largest movie chain in the world during this pandemic, has shut down over 127 movie theaters, and also 45,000 people have lost their jobs due to this COVID-19. And and the new movies and high ticket pricing has also been closing down. They do not have lots of discounts for students and military services. Harkin Theaters it's Southwest based in Arizona with the beautiful theaters, luxury private screening room, and gaming services. The Marcus Corporation is an American publicly held company headquartered in Milwaukee. Milwaukee. It offers both Marcus Theaters and Marcus Hotels and Resort. Marcus Theaters is the fourth largest movie theater chain in the United States with cheaper movies tickets and fewer seats options. Megapixels Theater headquartered in Sandy, Utah, fairly new players to the market with lower quality of the service and ticket pricing. Cinemark is the third largest in the United States with 331 theaters and 4,570 screens in 72 states with high quality seats and technology. Con. So I'll be talking about the impact of COVID-19 in more depth. So AMC suffered a harsh 90% drop in revenue during the most up-to-date earnings report, with the sales clocking in by 119.5 million, losing by 905 millions. And they also had their multiple locations shut for this bulk of the year, and they slowly tried reopening it, but it didn't really work out, and it wasn't as successful as they thought it would be with the COVID still lurking around. And AMC Entertainment publicly opened with 8,000 screen, which is which is like the most compared to other theaters during this COVID, but so less compared to the regular theaters they usually open up. They also increased in like the wait, there was increase in streaming service such as Netflix, Roku, and Fovo, which really affected the website, the rental website where people just rent the movies they would like to watch, which really affected them because Netflix, Roku, and Amazon Prime was releasing new movies that just came out. So it was really affecting like not just the sales of their rental movies, but also like the way they would like this was like the small amount of money they would earn from this platform, but they're also losing that because of the intense competition they have going into this pandemic. And streaming services are normalizing like the release of like new movies directly to the customer services, such as like the new movies that just came out like Mulan to Disney. The demand for that has increased because they don't want to go to a theater, and because they're scared of getting infected with COVID, so they want the release of the movies directly to the customer service where they watch it from home and stuff like that. So the increase has been rapidly increasing, and I would like to pass this on to the next person. Thank you.
So as mentioned in our positioning statement, AMC provides out-of-home movie experiences. However, with COVID still in effect, we want to keep our consumers safe as possible. So we plan on focusing on providing an in-home movie experience with AMC Stubs for our short-term marketing plan. AMC Stubs is a digital, easy-to-access platform that offers consumers to rent and purchase movies through the AMC website. AMC Stubs is also in relation with the membership program, and so by watching movies through this platform, consumers are able to gain membership benefits such as discounts of movies, free concessions, and more. These features encourages people to watch more movies at their home in return for a membership reward. Another focus is on the promotions from the marketing mix. Because AMC lost traffic over the year due to COVID, we want to bring back consumers back into the theater as much as possible. So to do this, we plan on offering group discounts. We also plan on offering delivery services of food and drinks to the seat to minimize wait time for a less crowded lobby. Being less crowded in the front will minimize face-to-face interactions between people, as well as encouraging new incoming consumers to buy food and drinks due to short lines. And we also plan on offering short discounts on food and drinks just to kind of get the traffic going. And in addition, because COVID restrictions are still in effect in some areas, we plan on still following the AMC's Safe and Clean initiative. This limits auditorium seats at 40% capacity, and masks are required at all times. And lastly, our plan is to gain more traffic on social media accounts. By promoting and advertising movies on social media accounts, we hope to keep the consumers in the loop. This is also an easier and safer way to keep in touch with the consumers. And so overall, our short-term marketing plan really focuses on in-home digital experiences with emphasis on starting to gain back the traffic in the movie theater.
Yeah, so for long-term marketing plan, with recent news of the vaccination coming out, we expect COVID cases to lower, and with that, have more and more consumers coming back out again. And with that, our focus is to bring customers back into the theaters and provide that out-of-home experience that our positioning statement states. And we really want to increase our revenue from sales in theaters. And to do that, we're going to focus just like we did on the short-term marketing plan, and we're going to advertise on social media and use the power that we have on those platforms. And we're also going to polish and redefine AMC stubs. Yeah, so to build public relationship by increasing the presence of social media, we're really trying to campaign heavily on all the platforms that we have and really get consumers interested and catch their attention. And with this, we'll provide ads for the out-of-home experience. And to do this, we'll prioritize getting customers back into the theaters as opposed to the short-term marketing plan, which really emphasizes on the virtual experience. And an example of an ad we can run would be like bundle pricing, have like a premium seat and a large drink and popcorn to really just emphasize people to come back out with minimal COVID cases. And not only do we want to get the consumers to come back out, but we want to keep the customers coming back in and keep them happy. And to do that, we'll redefine AMC stubs a little bit and change it up. And to do this, we'll provide more and more discounts and more benefits towards the consumer, such as discounts on older releases. As new movies are coming out, we'll provide kind of a discount on the older releases that we've had. And instead of, a lot of people choose to go to the movies on weekends, but to combat this and get people out more, we'll do weekday perks, which is like double the points for the weekday moviegoers. So we're really dialing that out-of-home experience by doing this. And we'll also do the bundle pricing that I talked about, which is kind of combining prices at a discounted price to really dial in the benefits that consumers can get to really get them to come back out into the theaters. And yeah, anyone wants to add anything?